Warrant Officer Chavez just got back from a tour in Afghanistan, and like a lot of guys, having a little trouble adjusting. I think where you differentiate my difficulty is that a lot of my distrust comes from actually being on the job. You know, when I went into the Army, I thought I grew up with brothers, you know, my dad was sort of a hard ass. Should be a piece of cake, right? I mean, from the get-go. The drill instructor's like, Chavez, who'd you steal that from? You know, and giving me shit, and I expected that. You know, you expect that at boot camp. That's what you expect. And I was ambitious. I knew I wanted to fly choppers, so you know, you expect shit. That didn't surprise me. What you don't expect is that the people who are supposed to be on your team are the ones you have to guard yourself against. You don't expect that. You know, I go in, I know I've got to watch my ass every step of the way because fucking roadside bombs, people coming out of nowhere. You just don't know what's gonna happen. Insurgents look like everybody else. Combat is unexpected, and you are always on a state of high alert. You're constantly looking around, you're looking who's there, making sure you notice anything out of place. Doesn't matter if it's a kid, a dog, a cat, whatever, you notice. You make a mental note. So you're in this heightened state of awareness, survival, constantly. You expect that, right? You're going into battle. This is a war. This is not playtime. But what you don't expect is that it's the men in your own unit that you're gonna have to guard yourself against too. I remember the first time somebody cupped my ass. Said, I can tell you're Latina by your ass, baby. I was like, what the fuck? You know? Hi. Yeah, that's mine. It's attached to me. Get your fucking hands off of it. He's like, oh, honey. You know, when I'm in a hallway, there's nobody around. He pushes me up against the wall. And you know, I don't look that strong, but I'm a hell of a lot stronger than I look. And I can't do anything. I can't do nothing. I am there, caught completely off guard. You know, this is supposed to be on my team, this guy. It's supposed to be on my team. And he's breathing heavy down my neck, groping me. And then he would fucking smirk every time I saw him. On base, you know, every time I saw him, he'd give me this little look. And sometimes even wink at me. And dude, it's like, I'm fucking having fantasies about destroying this guy. And now I've got to guard myself not only against insurgents coming out of nowhere, but I've got to guard myself against my team. My guys, the guys who are supposed to be watching my back. Yeah, and they're watching my back all right. Just not in a way I'm hoping for. And it's not, I don't want it to sound like all the guys in my unit. There were good guys. Good guys, you know, it's a fucked up situation. War is... it's not natural. It's an unnatural situation. People do things. But you don't expect it. And now you can't even relax. I mean, you're never ever fully 100% relaxed, right? But you can't even let your guard down at all when you're back at the barracks. Now you're watching out for insurgents and you're guarding your own ass. And so I get home, come back home, and my fiance is like, "Hun, you're so angry all the time. You're so angry. What's going on? You want to talk about it?" And there's a part of me that's like, I should fucking suck it up, right? Suck it up. I'm a soldier, that's what soldiers do. You suck it up. It sucks. You're in bad situations. You suck it up. And then there's the part of me that's ashamed. Because I couldn't protect myself. What the fuck do I think I'm doing trying to protect anybody else, you know? You feel so fucking helpless. And I don't know. You know, I've only been back a week, and it's soon. I keep telling myself it is too soon. You need to cut yourself some slack. You need to just fucking cut yourself some slack. But I think I can't. I mean, he's a great guy. Oh God, he's a good guy. He's a really good guy, and I get angry at him. Doesn't make sense, but I don't want him to touch me. You know, I looked forward. I tape cut out. I just thought that when I got myself out of the situation, when I was back home, and I could feel safe again, and Greg would hold me. Had this fucking fantasy, you know, that everything would just pop back into place. Kind of like a broken bone or something, you know? come back, and it's okay. And then you get home, and he keeps looking at me like he's waiting for explosion, I don't know, something. And I don't even know who I am sometimes, you know. He looked at me the other day and I was like, what the fuck are you looking at? And it's not even, I mean, I would never have said that to him. But I think back, the way that asshole would look at me. You know, there were places I wouldn't go if it meant I had to walk through a dark hallway. You know, wouldn't go unless I was walking with somebody else. It's fuck. How fucking fucked up is that, right? I'm not worried about a fucking bomb exploding and taking my leg off. I'm worried somebody's gonna grab my tit or my ass or whatever else they can get their filthy hands on. And I don't you know, I got this fucking art therapist, right? That's like, you just need to draw out your pain. Write it down. I'm not in pain, I'm fucking pissed, okay? I like to rip their hands off. Feed it to them. Never, you know, and then I just think, oh, you're being a pussy. It was never rape, just assault. I think I should be grateful. Should be grateful that it wasn't worse. Fucking grateful, yeah. Yeah, I'm real grateful. And I start thinking that maybe this is what my life is gonna look like from now on. I'm gonna lose him. If that's the case, I'm gonna lose him. Because I can feel him getting further and further away and get angrier and angrier. And I don't have any fucking answers. And the government trade supplying them, and I so fucking lost.